What's up? It's hot today. What's going on, everybody? How you doing? It's Friday, baby. Let's try to hop on today a little early before all the big dogs go on tonight, you know? What you guys carrying today? Check that out. I haven't been able to put this thing down since I got it. The sound is just, it sounds good, smooth. The beast right here, with a knife right here. Check that out. Hi Kathleen, how are you? Just me and you. It's all good. You can hang out with me for a little bit. What you got going on today, Kathleen? It's starting to heat up over here in Arizona. I think it's gonna hit 80 today. You sent me this slip. Barely got it. It's a thick boy. What's up, Greg? How are you? So, if you guys don't know who Jerry is, Jerry Phillips, look him up. He's always around, but he has a channel. He just started it, and he's killing it. Yeah, I know, right? So Jerry sent me this slip here. It's a thick slip too. I've been carrying this little medium Stockman in there. Try to match it, but it's as close as I can. Hi Emma. What are you up to? Just thought I'd for a little bit before everyone goes live later on today, you know? So I can't put this thing Benchmade bailout down. I absolutely love it. First Benchmade. I'm still in the dating stage, you know? Hey, what's up, Steven? How are you? Yep, I'm happy it's Friday. It's Friday, baby. Friday. Can't wait to go home. I go home. I'm like on my little break right now. You guys better not report me. You know, Mike got a little work for this, but I take my break on my own time, you know? I don't really have a schedule. Everything's done. So technically I'm on lunch. Anyways, enough about work. What you guys got going on this weekend? Check out these field notes. I bring them every day. Greg said nothing. Come on, Greg. Step it up. You gotta go find some knives out there. Waiting for you to find. These are my work notes. Bring them with me all day. I love these field notes. Like a little 3-pack. Some got grizzly bears. This one has some bison on it. I Okay. The third one might have some, but I love these things. And then I'm carrying these little Pelican pens. They're like 25 to 30 bucks a piece. I got this one and the black one. But I had originally bought this for my daughter, but she didn't want it, so I'm carrying the pink one because I misplaced the black one. For being a $25 pen, I'm carrying that bad boy. But it's a pretty nice pen though. Got my cross, my little pocket cross. I made this slip for it a couple months back and breaking in well. It looks like the cross is in there. That's funny. But it's right here. Up on the back, look. I put my logo on it and then I just stamped it a bunch of times, trying to make it look like a bag. I'm telling you, 80 degrees feels pretty hot right now since it's been cold all for the last couple months, you know? I was helping out on the baseball fields in a little bit today, you know, chalking the lines and just helping out on the pitcher's mound. It got hot quick. I like doing that stuff. I played baseball all the way up to college. I played college for 1 year. So I like being out on the field, you know. So when the opportunity came to help out, I was like, sure. Count me in. I have a good old Dr. Pepper. About 55. 55 sounds good right now. At nighttime, it's about 50, 55 in the evening. And that does feel pretty cold still. Hey there, what's up? Cornbread's here. How you doing, Cornbread? Check that out. Jerry made this slip for me. Look how thick that bad boy is. I like them like that. It's probably the thickest one I own, but I like it. He has a stamp. It says handcrafted by Jerry Phillips on there. It's pretty cool. Stuck this little Stockman in there, try to match it up. Got this bad boy. Cornbread has one of these. I made him one of these when I first started making slips. So he has like original stuff that it looks like a child made it, but he has the first ones. When I would say I'm still learning, but I was really learning back then. I carry my little Leatherman in there. And this case trapper every day. Sometimes I swap out the Leatherman, but you know what I mean? For the most part, this little set goes with me everywhere. Hey, thanks, man. What's up, Mike? How are you? I was telling the guys, I was like, I better jump on early before everyone else does. That means you, Mike. Gotta get, just say what's up to everybody, you know? And then, yep, winding down. News countdown, ready to go. Cautious about what time I do this. I could easily be in the same boat as you, Mike, so, you know, learning from it. Maybe not so early in the day. Make sure I'm clocked out and stuff, you know. What's up, Jason? How are you, man? All you guys, man. Can't wait for the weekend. I'm excited for everyone just to take some time off. And this week was It wasn't bad. But it's, like I said, it's starting to get hot here, and that's when it gets rough. The days go by fast, but they kick your butt, you know? Cool, no worries. No worries, cornbread. 45, that's so freaking... 45 is what I think it is at nighttime here. Like between 45 and 50 it was yesterday. Jason, Mike say he loves you. That's so weird that you can't see each other. I think you guys are just saying that now. Like I said, I can't comment on JC's stuff. Makes no sense to me. Oh, he can't see you, but like I can like JC's videos, his little shorts, but it cannot comment. And I heard it was because I was a moderator on his channel or something. I'm not sure if that is true. I think Jason's actually the one who told me that. But yeah, it's pretty weird. So Jason can't see what you wrote. Mike said that's really weird. And then Mike said, I can see him here, but he can't see me. Mike says there's a lot of guys I can't comment on. Oh, the funniest thing was when I was on Instagram. So if you weren't aware, my phone had broke. And then so I was just using the old phone, right? And then I got back on Instagram for the first time in like a month. And you guys added me to the group and stuff. And I thought like I could just go back and read the comments and stuff. I didn't know it tells you like I was live in the chat. So HT, Harold, he tells me, Louis, you can say hi. You've been in the chat. We can see you. I didn't know what was going on. So I'm just reading the old stuff, see what you guys are talking about without talking to anybody. And apparently you guys could just see me in the chat the whole time. So I was like, oh, well, hi everyone. Now I know. HT's like, Louis, we can see you. Yeah, it was embarrassing and funny at the same time. What's up, Phantom Benz? To my right. The only black tool I see is a hammer, dog. To my other right is this. Put a little saw on there. At this point, this wall is just a wall of antiques. You know what I mean? No one uses them. That's your left. It might look like it's you because maybe the camera's flipped, but this is my right. Jason said he loves you, Mike. Oh, you can see him. Yeah, for a hack, exactly. And here's some blades and stuff. I don't think I use any of that stuff. Man. Let's see. I was bored, Mike, and I made this little slip out of a baseball. Man, it's hard to make something out of a ball because that leather, you have to probably wet it and reshape it because the leather is curved now. You know, so like, man, it was tough. Looks pretty cool. It's decent. And this is an expensive baseball, like a real Rawlings baseball. A Major League Baseball, I guess you would say. I cut two of them open before I figured out what I'm gonna make. I destroyed the other half of the ball, you know, because I try to cut it without ruining the red lace. Okay, you have to sandwich it flat. All right, that makes sense. But it was making me upset trying to work with it, and I couldn't get it right, and it was bubbling up and stuff. So I was like, I used the shape to my advantage, and I let it kind of bubble a bit, and I stuck. It was wet at that point, and I stuck the little mini champ in there, and then it was like, oh, that's perfect. The funny thing is that the baseball is a little bit dirty, so it kind of looks a little dirty, but it's a real baseball. And I stuck so much glue on the ends, like, because I didn't want the red lace to come out. Check it out closer. It's not bad. But that's exactly how the ball. Just throw a little four seam. It looks like a ball right there. Thanks, Greg. I'm trying to figure out a way to get the other part of it's like an 8 shape. There's another bubble up here. So to get it about that tall, trim it down and make that a whole size of a slip, you know? About an inch or two higher. And that'd be the slip. But man, it's so hard to work with. But the back looks pretty nice. I put just some regular brown leather back there. And then, see, the back looks good. And the leather just goes really well with it. Because of the baseball gloves, you know. I have a baseball glove I want to cut up. It's an old school one, and the palm is like a great size piece of leather to use, right? In the palm of the baseball glove. And it says Big Daddy. It's like Louisville Slugger on there. The name of the glove model is called Big Daddy. I think that's a good piece of leather to use to make either a slip or a wallet. I think it'd be cool. Imagine a wallet, you pull it out and it says Big Daddy on there. Yeah, so I'm gonna flatten it out, put it in between like two pieces of. They have some little pieces of like granite or tile or something here. Some little small pieces like this. I'm gonna take them and squish that thing together with some clamps. I think that'd be a good idea. Yeah, that thing is cool. That'll work. Awesome. First, right? Just chomp, chomp. Man. Let me see my tan from the sun yesterday. Look at that. Huh. It start to get dark, really super dark. Man, so Jerry Phillips made this bad boy for me, guys. Check it out. I dig it. It's a thick boy. This thing is a thick boy. Check that out. It's so cool. Thanks, Jerry. Thank you for this. Appreciate you, brother. And he has a little custom stamp. Look at that, guys. It says handcrafted by Jerry Phillips on there. You see it in the middle? Very cool. You've been carrying your little notebook around with you, Mike. I've been carrying mine. Mine's a different brand, but I love these little books. Yeah, Greg, you gotta get you some slips. But this thing is a beast. This is a thick one. You can knock on it. Okay, cool. So these come in like a little 3-pack with like, the series is like a bunch of animals and stuff. And I like that one. Oh, it's just Cycle guys here. Seeing what's going on. The log and joggers. I think JC had those too, I think. A little subscription or something. Mike, look at this. Made just a little quick one. If I would have been paying attention and not just being in a rush, I probably would have made it look more like, I guess, visually appealing to where it's not crooked. It's like shaped like a little off, but it still looks like I carry the big old. I don't have it. I ain't carrying this today, but my wife asked me why I put it in that way. I was like, because I wanted the indents to be in the leather. The logo's on the other side, but the screwdriver or the corkscrew's on this side, and I thought it'd be cool to see that in the leather, you know, like and it clicks in with those. You know what I mean? So that's pretty cool. What's up, Gordon? So then I got a little clip on that. It's the first thing I ever put a clip on. Came out decent for the first time trying it. You can wet form that and make them better. Yeah, I'll probably do that then. Wet it and make those indents look really nice, right? Just like ding, 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 ding. So it makes a little click noise. Now, I can feel it unclicking when I pull it, but if I wet form it, I bet you it can get some better snap in there, huh? Because you can see the little rivet, little indents in there. But I think I can be better. And I got this one I haven't opened yet. That's some elk on there. And these are like the Sportsman Warehouse like versions, like their little kind. So they're pretty cool. The other one I have, and this like from the other one I have from Sportsman Warehouse is the bear. It's Kodiak. It's not Kodiak. It's a grizzly. So like they're all tinkers, but I like them all. Thinking about taking the scales off one and putting some Micarta scales on one. And I like these because they have the screwdriver on it instead of the corkscrew. Junior knife collector, what's going on? Sending your knife down. Now. Yeah, these are cool. So I'm getting a nice little set of things, but you know, I dig them. I dig them. I like them. I think I just like multi-tools in general. I threw a bunch of tools in my backpack because I like to just mess around with them. You know, we got some time, whatever. You never know when you're gonna go live. So I have my Leatherman in there, and I got another Gerber. That guy Steve, what's up, man? How are you? What's going on, guys? If you know, the Tinker is a very cool version of these Victorinox because it got just the basic tools, you know. Got your little flathead and the can opener, bottle opener, and another driver right there, little pry tip. You also got you a nice sized blade on there. Got you a little small little blade. So you got your two blades. You got your bottle opener and your can opener. You got your Phillips. And lastly, the awl. Little punch. So, just the basics, but very cool. I guess if you're gonna get a corkscrew, you gotta get the little add-on where you can put a little tiny scissors or glasses, little screwdriver in there, you know? Sorry, I'm trying to read the message that came down. Got old reliable right here. Bam. Bam. So this is absolutely the same as the out, right? This is just the Tonto version. But when people are all upset saying that this is like a bug. I understand the difference now. I didn't really understand the difference because I never had a Benchmade, but the quality of a Benchmade is obviously a little higher, but there's some positives to this thing, you know? Jerry, there he is, the man of the hour. I've been bragging to all my friends that Jerry Phillips made me this slip. Woo, 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 woo. Jerry himself. Jerry Phillips made this slip. A thick boy. Look at that. Bam. Oof. So half cow. Threw this bad boy in there today. It's looking good. That Dr. Pepper. Check it out, Jerry. Poof. First, you eat the mallow. First, eat the mallow. This is sweet, man. It's cool. Appreciate it, Jerry. If you haven't checked out Jerry's page, it's new. He a sick collection. Check him out. He has some cool shorts in there. He has some cool leather work. But man, his collection, I was sleeping on you, Jerry. I didn't know you had that in you, man. I seen that that spin case setup you got going on. Man, that thing is bad to the bone. Jealous. I'm definitely jealous. But as for the Dolphins collection you got going on, that's top notch also. And I can't say nothing. I got a little shrine, a Diamondback shrine at my house from the Arizona Diamondbacks. I got me a Randy Johnson game used baseball glove. I paid so much money for that, more than like all my knives collected together. Back in my base collecting days, I didn't really care for the cards so much, but definitely a fan of like memorabilia and stuff like that. Baseball gloves, just gloves, you know. Yeah, Mike, you got that right. He's all, hi guys in the chat. I'll be nice when you get to know him. He's a beast. And then he makes these bad boys. Look at this thing. And he has all these knives that he don't tell no one about. Slowly lurking in the back. There he is. What's up, Big E? How are you today, baby? It's Friday. Let's get through this day. Have a great weekend. Just want to go get to the house. Get her done. Get her done. That was so funny. I had my Leatherman Arc in my pocket and this Benchmade in my pocket. I know Big E feels like this every day. Now I know how it feels to be Big E. Walking around with like $500 and $600 worth of knives in his pocket. Big E probably walks around with thousands of dollars in his pocket with those GECs and stuff. But it was so funny. I was like, if someone was to rob me, I would gladly give him my wallet, but I ain't giving him my knives. And my son's like, so, note taken. Knives are worth more than other stuff. Oh, you're gonna go to the leather supply. You're gonna go to that Tandy, or what's that? What it's called? You've been getting some good stuff when you've been coming back. I know that for sure. You've been getting the good old stuff. Yeah, I know you get excited when you get that mic. I bet you're like a kid in a candy store. You don't know what to get. I think the first time I went to a different store that had different leather tools, I was trying to grab everything. And I try to do different things, but I was happy just to get a little mallet. Oh, even better when the wife's gonna pay. You can start just throwing little extra things on there. And then you get to be nice, you be like, I got this one. Just to be like extra, you know? Don't eat first, because you're gonna eat first, then she's gonna be in a rush. Like, I wanna go home now, so don't go eat first. You know, once you eat, you're like, oh, it's time to go home, so don't eat first. Eat after. Right? To her, it is an investment, because she's like, if I get him these things, he's gonna, you know, he might sell some good stuff, some paper coming back. No, those leather stores are so cool. Especially like you caught that one guy that on stuff for years that give you some little secrets and tips and tricks and stuff. You know what I mean? That's so cool. What else do I got? Here you go. I know Mike has one of these guys. They asked me at Tandy if I need a job. You better go get you a little part-time job over there. A little peanut. I love this little guy. This guy had... Oh, you ain't got time, I know, right? I had me a little part-time job, and it lasted a solid like 2 months. It's kind of hard, I guess. I know, I was looking at this thing, I was like... I was just comparing, you know? And I was like, carrying this little setup, nice. It's a nice little setup. It looks good. You need to make a little pouch like this. And make a little pocket right here for a little peanut. On top of one of the sides, you know? Just throw a little peanut in there. What's up, Bubba? How are you, Bubba? I know Bubba's home now. Hopefully, he ain't working one of those 13 hours, Bubba. Bubba. You having a good day, Bubba? Oh, shit. I'm sorry. You sick, Bubba? No, man. That's terrible, man. You got COVID. Working all them hours, you know what I mean? Being around everybody. Well, I hope you get better, brother. Quick recovery, baby. Apparently they suck, right? I'm sorry, man. You're always all happy and stuff, and then you say you're sick, and I don't want to see you like that, man. Unless you want to take advice from that guy. You just you ain't putting hydroxy. Don't take it. You might turn into what is it, a mutant. He said I don't have a clue what that is. Me either, but sounds dangerous. Don't do it. Don't do it. Man, but how long you been down already? Well, when did you find out you had it? You said mutant. You definitely hit it. Man, my little son had a field trip today. They went to one of the zoos here in Phoenix. My wife went with them. She sent me pictures. I wanted to go to the field trip too. I'm over here working so hard. Except for bad work yesterday. Came home and got to the bed by 5 p.m. The test around 8 p.m. It was positive all night long. Man, this sucks, man. Sorry about that, man. Don't wish anyone to be sick. Being sick just takes all the life out of you, you know what I mean? Makes you, ruins the day for sure. Yeah, we're all praying for you, but we want you to feel better, man. Yeah, it could happen to anybody though, especially everyone, those kids, man, those young kids. All the kids touch each other and stuff. We'll be here to entertain you, Bubba. Don't worry. You can talk to us on Instagram and stuff. You know, you locked up or tied up to the bed. Man, I'm waiting for my stickers to come. I ordered some. I think, what was funny? I'll tell you a funny story. I was doing a sticker swap with Terry. I sent Terry his stickers to the same, like the day before. He said, okay, it's fine, Louis, cool, whatever. I got you, I'm gonna send you some stickers, Louis. Like the day before he I'm not gonna be on YouTube no more. So he never said he got my stickers, and I never asked him to send me a sticker back either. But he told me he would send me a sticker before he stopped doing his first channel. So that was a pretty funny story. Like, me and him had a talk, and we're like emailing each other, you know. And he's like, all right, Louis, I got you. And the next thing you know, like a day was like, I'm gonna be off of YouTube. And I was like, hey, man, I already sent my package. Oh yeah, that's pretty hard by yourself, Bubba. Quarantine sucks. I get, I got my times where I like being by myself, but I like to be I might be by myself, but I like to be in the same room, like knowing that you guys are by me still, with my kids. No, I know, Bubba, but it was just a funny story. I talk to Terry still all the time on YouTube, but I just never brought it up again. But that was just on my mind right now, talking about it. It was so funny because like we were being all nice and talking, and all of a sudden he just disappeared, and I was like, that was sad. But no, I love Terry. He's cool. Love his channel. Love his new channel. Love all his channels. Just send it to me, Bubba. Kodiak Edge lives with me. I'm just joking. He lives in the basement. It's not a tool room. I have an office, but I don't ever go to my office. So like, we can go to my office. There's nothing in my office either. My office just has my computer, some old pictures. This is my little office right here. I really don't ever come in here. So I could do it in here, but I like being out there.